It's got Sega Saturn lad back again with a video. Basically going to be showing you how to play backed up Saturn games or copy games, whatever you want to call them. Quite a simple procedure really. It basically involves swapping the discs and basically bypassing the Saturn security checks. One thing you do need to do first of all is take the Saturn apart and tape down the small lever at the back, basically tricking the Saturn into thinking that the hatch is down and thus allowing the game to back up. It won't allow you to obviously open it if that hasn't been done first. So first things to do, find a couple of videos on YouTube and that should tell you what to do. And to be honest, I would actually recommend getting a second Saturn if you're quite into your backed up games, as it can be quite a brutal task sometimes if you haven't got the knack of it. But anyway, we'll give you a quick go. So the first thing we've got is we've got a copy of Radiant Silvergun. It was Japanese only side-scrolling shoot 'em up, and it's quite an expensive game to actually import over. It's developed by Treasure, so the same company that did Guardian Heroes, Silhouette Mirage, obviously quite other well-known classics as well. Ikaruga on the Dreamcast as well. So yeah, we'll give it a go. Now the battery in the Saturn is actually dead, so you have to bear with me. So we'll start it up. This is actually my second Saturn. Like I said, I've got the other one for normal games, and that tends to be the one I use. But this is the Horse Saturn. Alright, so we'll just reset this one again. Right, so first things first, you want it to back up. You want it to start, with the copy game. First, like I say, first thing it'll do is it'll check to make sure that it's the Saturn disc. You'll recognise that, then it will go through its security check. Now at that point, that's when you want to swap over to the original Saturn disc. So we've got Darius 2 here. Once it's gone through the security check, the disc will speed up again, and that will be the opportunity to actually swap the disc over to the copy game, and it should back it up. So we'll give it a go. But the main trick is really listening to the laser, listening to its routine. It takes a bit of practice to get it going, but it will work once you've got the knack of it. So we'll just give this a go. Right, we're just going to have to do this again because I was waffling on for too long. Right, so just start that again. And there we go. It's worked. Right, so basically what we did, just to summarise, you've effectively got the Radiant Silvergun, first of all, does the checks to make sure that it is a legitimate Saturn, or it is a Saturn game basically. It will see that it is a Saturn game. It will then boot it up as normal. Once the laser then goes through its routine to make sure that it is a legitimate Saturn game, that is the opportunity, whilst the laser is moving, that is your chance to effectively swap the disc over, put an original disc in. It will then check the security on the original disc, making sure that it is a proper Saturn game, licensed by Sega. Once it's done that, it will then go back to loading the game up. Once the laser is moving, you then have to swap the disc over, and it will just boot as normal. And obviously, this is Radiant Silvergun. I'll give you a quick bird's eye view of it. But no, I'm absolutely dreadful with these sort of games. But quite a smart looking actual title. Really sort of shows what the Saturn can do when it's in the right hands, and it is certainly sort of visually quite impressive. Now bear with me, I'm going to have to play this with one hand. So it's typical sort of Japanese game that they sort of love over there. But anyway guys, check it out, it's an interesting title. We ain't cheap, but if you like Guardian Heroes as well, they developed that, Gunstar Heroes, Ikaruga, all those sort of classic games, it's certainly worth checking out with them. But you get a feel for the visuals there. So yeah, if you need any more advice, you know, don't hesitate not to contact us, and I'll try and help you out. But yeah, check it out. Take it easy.